Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Chill Power Washing Stream number 7. Today, as obvious, we're going to be power washing. We'll do some chill power washing. It's a solo happy hour stream, obviously, in the title. Yeah, I just wanted to hop on. We're, getting hyped up for Power Wash Simulator 2. Got the music going. Hopefully it don't sound too bad compared to the music. I'm gonna go ahead and just test it out, because I noticed, unfortunately, after I landed the stream last night, I noticed I didn't sound, relatively loud compared to the music in the background. So I'm hoping, right now, I've got the music pretty low, so hopefully, and my mic's pretty loud, so hopefully I sound good compared to the music. Let's see. Let's test it. What up, Casey? How you doing? Music's a little low. Well, I don't want the music too low. I don't want me to be too quiet, so. Let me just go ahead and share this stream. Let people know we're live. Alright, we are good, so. Let's see. I think it's good. Hopefully I do sound good. I tell the music was a little low, so I turned it up a bit. Hopefully it sounds good. We're gonna clean the vintage car. This is a happy hour stream, so obviously it's tradition. We talk about what we're drinking. I'm solo tonight, so it's just me. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about what I'm drinking tonight. I've got something I wanted to try. I haven't been drinking that much lately, and even when I was still drinking a lot, I wasn't drinking anything straight. I was drinking, like, it was either vodka or whiskey, and it was always flavored. So my favorite whiskey is Jim Beam Red Stag's Black Cherry Whiskey. It's amazing whiskey. It tastes very good, very easy to drink straight. Probably why I had a problem. It was so good. But I've been drinking, like I said in the other stream, I've been drinking less. And trying to cut down, because, I did have a bit of a problem. And it's, you want to, if you're going to drink, you want to drink to, be buzzed, have a good time, just relax, right? But I was always, more often than not, I find myself just waking up the next morning, not remembering anything from the last night. Clearly being, blackout drunk. That's not good, so I had to get that resolved. But, so I've been drinking less, and even then, I haven't drank any straight whiskey, unflavored whiskey, just bourbon whiskey. So this is something I've wanted to try lately, and it's straight bourbon whiskey. No flavor, except for the flavor of whiskey. It's Canadian Mist. I've wanted to try this for a while. Well, not a while, I just discovered it, but I've been wanting to try it since I've known about it. So I've got it tonight, Canadian Mist whiskey. Pretty good. Cheap. So, maybe not the best quality whiskey on the market, but also I've got the money to afford the best quality whiskey on the market, so I get what I can. I'm not looking to, I'm just looking to have a few drinks, enjoy some good whiskey, and, have a good time and relax. So that's what we're here for. Chill Power Washing Stream. Happy hour, solo happy hour stream, so can't hardly tell. I've had a bit. I've already had a couple drinks for this whiskey. But anyways, cheers. First drink of the stream down the hatch. Woo. Oh, that's rough. It's good, but it's rough. What up, Clevercraft? Whoa. Your peen was up? Nice. I hate this car, dude, because there's so much rust. So much goddamn rust on this car, man. Why? Why has it gotta be so much rust, man? I just want an easy clean. Alright, what soaps do I have? Do I have any soaps? Do I have? I don't even have soap. Shit, do I have soap? Alright, well. I think we're going to the shop. I'm gonna see how much this is. $7,500. That's $75 for the Prima Vista 1500. $370 for the Urban X2. Escort. I got money. I got the money. I'm gonna buy a motherfucking bucket. Go back to the Urban X2. Ew. Get rid of it. You know what? I feel like it. Let's do it. Equipment power a modification. Let's see. Ooh, getting that. Yes, baby. Yes, daddy. Retro, 50 bucks. That's 50 bucks. Fuck it. Get that too. We want customization, ladies and gentlemen. You know, you want to look at this dirty, just fucking bland. Just fucking, you know, yeah, thunder. Let's put in some cleaning liquids and look at that clean. And Quiver, what do you think about that clean, baby? What do you think about that clean? Just clean as your peen. That's multi-purpose. Oh, Quiver, you still with us? Tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, this is some good cleaning. Oh, I can tell Quiver's busy on that Minecraft if he's still with us. Oh, this mud guard is dirty. That's why I hate this car, dude. It takes so long to clean, dude. Especially if you don't have like soap, which I refuse to like stock heavily on soap because it for the most part it's useless. You know what I mean? It's not gonna get everything. It's not gonna clean everything. Still gonna have to go over it. You know, so it's not worth it. You know, so it's like, it's better to just be methodical and take your time and everything, but man, some of this shit just takes forever, dude. You know, so it's just sometimes it's a bit of a pain in the butthole, you know? Just sometimes can be a pain in the butthole. But great thing, I love this game so much because it's just satisfying. Watching everything get clean. Let me go ahead and short it. No. Short extension. Come on. Stupid fucking game. Another short extension. Yeah, I'll do this. Man. So much fun. Man, shit. Finally, dude. Is this bumper clean yet? I got the bumper. The fucking bumper. This is fucking annoying, dude. Cheers. Cheers to this being fucking annoying. Wait, what? I don't understand. Screw it. That scream sounded like Chuck Door. You know the guy that sings that. Chuck Door. Chuck Door was a man, or maybe he was a dragon man, or maybe just a dragon. Door handles, it's gotta be on this side, dude. Oh, horns, wait, what? Yes. Woo! This car is always annoying. Always. Ugh. Oh. I just do not feel like cleaning that fucking cottage yet. I wonder if I can get the Prima Vista 3000 yet. Probably not because of all the money I spent. There's plenty of mold, okay? But holy shit, I can. I'm making $1,000 on this job anyway. Who cares? I just want to see how good the Prima Vista is. Prima Vista 3000. Look at this shit. Is this old Trivium? The Trivium. Pretty old Trivium, you know what I mean? Yeah, the Prima Vista 3000 is amazing. Look at that, dude. Look at that. Easily clean. I genuinely am excited. I cannot wait to see all this shit, all the new stuff in Powerwash Sim 2. I'm genuinely excited. I can't wait to see it. I genuinely think it's going to be amazing. I really, like, I don't need to see anything else. I already believe that Powerwash Sim is going to be, Powerwash Sim 2 is going to be way better than Powerwash Sim 1 was. And this game is amazing. Powerwash Sim is amazing. Let me go back to the X2, because I have the extensions. Hey. Not going to be so close. I'd rather be able to get a wide area and still get it pretty good. Something else I have been thinking about. I cannot wait. Like, I am bursting with excitement. I cannot wait until Cedar Point opens back up for the 2026 season. I know that's a long way out, but I cannot wait. You know, I mean, I've got the goal right now in my mind. I'm trying to get back in the gym. I want to fit on Millennium Force. Oh, no. I don't need it. Yeah, dude. I don't need to switch to that. I can just kill it with the Prima Vista 3000. Because it's that damn good. Another thing, I don't know if I've been erratic about this in other videos, in other Powerwash streams. If I have, that's my apologies for never mentioning it, for never saying anything about it. I am pretty erratic when it comes to the pressing tab to reveal the dirt. Because I want to know what all I have left, especially when I'm targeting smaller stuff. Sometimes it's hard to see what you still need, so I am erratic about it because obviously you need to clean everything, right? And so when it's hard to see what it is, you just, you know, I tend to press the button a lot to see what else needs to be cleaned. And even then, I can be erratic when just cleaning in general because I want to make sure I'm hitting everything. So if that gets to be frustrating, I do apologize. Just know it's from a place of trying to clean everything and focusing on the task at hand, and not from a place of trying to. It's nothing other than trying to just do the job correctly and clean it all the first time. That way I don't have to come back. That way I'm not in a position where I'm like, oh, what still needs to be cleaned? Like, what is it? Like, what am I missing? You know, so it's just that simple. Nothing else. Because there's a lot to clean. There's a lot that you can miss, especially with metal, dude. The metal in this game is the worst. Because, you know, like, there, could have been, like, you know, barely noticeable rust, or maybe, you know, something else. I don't know, but yeah, it's easy to miss stuff in this game. And so you can notice, like, I may be a little sporadic with the, you know, pressing tab to see the dirt that's left and all that, so. You know, I apologize if it gets to be frustrating or annoying, especially obviously if there needs to be an epilepsy warning. I will edit the stream after. It'll probably be tomorrow when I edit it to put an epilepsy warning at the beginning. I get it. It's not like it's consistent flashing lights back to back to back to back to back, but obviously I don't want anybody with epilepsy to be in harm's way or anything. So if I'm going to, you know, I'm not gonna say if I have to. I'm just gonna do it. I'll edit the stream tomorrow when I wake up and get on my computer for the day. I'll try to remember to put an epilepsy warning at the beginning. Once upon a time, there was a silly goose dinosaur named Honkosaurus who honked so loudly that the volcanoes giggled. He wore roller skates made of giant clam shells and zoomed around the jungle. Ma. Is that how the dinosaurs died, Quiver? Well, you might be onto something, man. You might be onto something. You should take that to the Dinosaur Eradication Society. They might need you, bro. You might have just discovered. That's how the. Oh my god, dude, go to the Dinosaur Eradication Society, bro. You just discovered the secret to life. Man, just out of nowhere, just like, oh yeah, I got the secret to everything, bro. This is what's really going on. You're gonna go to the nether, dude. Don't die. Don't die, cause I won't know, and I won't be able to. Oh, jeez. No, man, don't jump in lava again, man. Come on, learn. Be like Casey, but better. Which I understand is hard to do, but just do it. Would Casey jump in lava, Quiver? People, man, I can't even power wash in peace. And people still need the Blood King. Ugh, it's a tough life, man. All I want to do is clean this fire station. This amazing, amazing fire station. These people need firefighters. And look at the filth these these firefighters have to live in. I just want to clean this station so these firefighters no longer have to live in this filth. Yet I gotta babysit everyone on the Clevercraft server. I mean, I can't escape, can I? I can't be free. Ugh. I gotta deal with the dirtiness of this fire station, and I gotta deal with the dirtiness of the Clevercraft server. Clevercraft server should be lucky that I'm such a benevolent god. Well, okay, we make this member sign in blood, but that doesn't mean I have to save them from their own actions. Like, it should be a blood covenant of, hey, if you're a dumbass, then, you know, deal with the consequences of being a dumbass. Actually, you know what? Since I'm the Blood King, I'm making that an amendment, official amendment to the Blood King Constitution. No, not the Blood King Constitution, the Blood King Bible. You want to go jump in lava, you have every right to go jump in lava, but Blood King's busy. He's power washing. Now the Blood King giveth and the Blood King taketh. The cages of sticks. God damn it, will you stop coming on them? I know I turn you on, but you got initiates and shit, man. Maybe that's, you know what, I'll take some responsibility. Maybe we should just stop having sex over top the Blood King Bible. Fair warning, after that last comment, the Blood King is pretty drunk right now. Don't worry, I'm not driving. I'm at my mom's, I'm gonna crash here. I'm not driving anywhere, so no need to worry. We'll say that. No need to worry, because the Blood King is not driving anywhere. The Blood King is going to be responsible. I'm going to drink responsibly. I've got Burger King right here to eat. And I'm not driving anywhere. I'm going to crash. I'm gonna sleep where I'm at. Even if I had to go somewhere else, I would call an Uber. Because the Blood King is responsible, and the Blood King is completely and vehemently and violently against drunk driving. You should never drive while drunk. You should never drink and drive. You should never drive after drinking. You don't know the pain that you could cause. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You don't want to be responsible from taking a son or a daughter away from a loving and caring family because you decided to get behind the wheel of a car after having some drinks. You don't want that. You don't want that guilt. Trust me, you don't. It's fucking funny that the song that comes on after I give that message is the clown. Yeah, anybody that drinks and drives is a clown. Anyway, we're gonna continue cleaning this. This is disgusting. Look at all this fucking disgusting shit. How do you let your building get so fucking gross? You just not care? Does the city not care? There needs to be serious political investigations in this city. If the politicians don't even care to take care of their government buildings, then they clearly do not care to take care of their own citizens. I mean, how can you allow this to happen? Look at this! Quiver, what do you think, Quiver? I mean, this is disgusting. Oh, we've gotten a lot of this cleaned. Ooh, this looks nice. Much better than when it started. Okay, go back to this. We gotta go back to the Urban X2 power washer because I need some length. Gotta get this shit up here clean. Need some length for that because we can. There we go. Ooh, that ding! It's so satisfying. So satisfying. This one, yeah, we get some more width. Some more width, you know what I'm saying? That clean. This door clean. Woo, baby. What up, Maverick? How you doing? As you can see, we're just power washing a fire station. Having a good time. Enjoying some good metal music. Relaxing, chilling. We're just, you know, that's what we're all about. We just chill. We play some power wash. We just power wash a fire station. Satisfying. Very satisfying. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's just satisfying, man. See how dirty it was and then see how clean it is in comparison. This game is amazing. Power Wash Simulator. It's satisfying. It's amazing. And Power Wash Sim 2 is coming out soon. So, well, you know, we're getting excited for that. We're replaying through Power Wash Sim 1 to get hyped up for Power Wash Simulator 2. Can't wait. I will be extensively playing Power Wash Simulator 2. I will absolutely be streaming Power Wash Simulator 2. And I guarantee you, it's going to be one of my favorite games. 100%. I will say that right now, because I already know. Power Wash Sim 2 will probably be one of my favorite games. It is satisfying. You're absolutely right there. It's 100% satisfying. actually just before I started this level, I got the Prima Vista 3000, so I've already moved up to extreme satisfaction. You know, Benny Johnson. No, wait, not Benny Johnson. What the fuck is his name? Her name. I don't know. The group's name that made that song Satisfaction. I don't know. Now push me. And then just touch me. Until I get my satisfaction. This game gives me my satisfaction. It's amazing. I love it. Woo! I love those games. I love both of them. Especially South Park. I love South Park. I think we need more shows like South Park that will just fucking make fun of anybody. I think that we need more shit like that. I think we need to get back to a place where we can just laugh at each other. We can just laugh at everything. We can all get along and sing Kumbaya and just be happy, you know? So I think we need more shows like South Park. I love South Park. I'll be honest, I haven't watched that much of Family Guy, but I think Family Guy is great too. It's funny. It's awesome. But I love South Park. And we need, and it's like I said, we need more shows like South Park. There's too many fucking people that, yeah, they're absolutely both funny. There's too many people that just can't laugh at themselves. They can't laugh at obviously funny shit. I think we need more, you know, shows like South Park and Family Guy. We gotta get back to a place where we can just laugh at shit. We can just laugh at shit that's objectively funny. And shows like Family Guy and South Park are just funny. They're funny. Even when they make fun of things that you might say, oh, well, can I laugh at that? Like, yeah, you can laugh. You shouldn't feel ashamed for finding stuff funny. You know, especially if you know the people that are making the jokes, making you laugh, they don't believe what they're saying. You know, that's the thing that I always say about comedy is, comedy's great because you can make jokes about stuff that are controversial to kind of make jokes or, you know, whatever, you know what I mean, like racism is a great example. You know, you have someone that says that makes a joke like, oh, how many police officers does it take to screw in a light bulb? None. They just beat the room for being black. If someone makes that joke and you know they're not racist at all, and you know that they hate police brutality just as much as anybody else, you know, then it's fine, right? Because as long as your opinions are not reflected in your comedy, there's no problem. If your opinions are reflected in your comedy, then there's an issue. When you say your mom doesn't like them, like, you mean the shows? I assume that's what you mean. I guess I get it. It just depends on, you know, my mom didn't like them when I was watching them when I was young, so I guess that, like, I don't want to ask you your age, and please do not tell us how old you are. Do not put that in the chat. Yeah, it's personal information, and please do not share that. I'm just saying, when I was young, you know, my mom didn't like me watching them either. So if you, like, I guess I'm asking, like, do you mean she just doesn't like them in general, or does she not like you watching them? But like I said, please do not put your age in the chat. You mean you mean she doesn't like them in general? I just don't want to assume anything. I'm just, you know, I want to make sure, like, I know what you're saying, so. If you mean she doesn't like them in general, then I guess I can understand. They they do say some crazy stuff. Like I said, I think we need more like them because, you know, they're not afraid to say stuff that might need to be said. That's just my opinion. But no, I love South Park. I love Family Guy. I think one, they're funny in a way that like kind of just, you know, is a way to kind of take us from away from the daily stress of life. And two, they're just funny. So I think, you know, I think just comedy. I have my own opinions about comedy, mainly because I want to be a comedian. She hates South Park. Wow. But I don't know. I was saying, I have my own opinions of comedy, mainly because I don't know. I want to be a comedian, so you know, stuff like South Park and Family Guy. It's like it's its own brand of comedy, and I think that comedy should be able to they should be able to thrive no matter what. You know what I mean? It's like at the end of the day, you should be able to look at comedy and say, well, okay, they made this joke, whether it's a person, whether it's a comedian or a show. You should be able to say that it's, well, okay, they made this joke. That doesn't mean that's what they believe. I will tell you right now, don't let anybody feel ashamed of what you want to watch. Don't let anybody feel ashamed of what you think is funny. And even if it's your own parents, I know that's maybe not something that any parent would want their kid to hear, but obviously the first and most important thing is, you know, you should listen to your parents and whatnot, but at the end of the day, you like what you like, and I'm always going to be an absolutist of, like, don't be ashamed of what you like. And I don't know. My point, I guess, what I want to say is, you know, if you want to watch them, but you know, just be careful, because at the end of the day, you should respect your mom, and if she doesn't want you watching them, then I'd say, you know, don't watch them. At the end of the day, it just matters. Like, they're I don't know. Like I said, I remember when I was young, and my parents didn't want me watching it, so there was a time in my life that, you know, I wanted to watch those shows, but I didn't because, you know, it was my parents' wishes. And at the end of the day, they were my parents, so I respected their wishes. But once you get to a certain age, like, I feel at that point, like, you know, you should be able to just, you know, watch what you want to watch. You know, when it comes to video games, play what you want to play. But yeah, I will say I definitely think that there's an audience that should not be watching shows like Family Guy and South Park. I think that you're honestly, if you're younger than maybe like I'd say like 16 years old. If you're younger than that, I don't think you should be watching those shows. But at the end of the day, and again, like I just want to say, like, I don't want anybody to put their age in the chat, so please don't. But I would say that, like, there's definitely a such thing as being too young for certain shows, and I think that Family Guy and South Park, they fall in that category of, like, you can be too young for that show, so. But you can't help what you think is funny. You can't help what you enjoy, so at the end of the day, don't be ashamed of what you enjoy. Don't be ashamed of what you find funny. So at the end of the day, you know, we just, as a people, we need to come back together and say, you know, some things are funny, some things aren't. And I think that shows are funny regardless of the jokes they make. So, I don't know. There are definitely a group of people that should not be watching shows like South Park, so that's just my thing. Yeah, shows like South Park, shows like Family Guy. And Family Guy is definitely a lot more, I'll say kid-friendly than South Park. But, I don't know. Anyway, I've been trying to push through, get the majority of this fire station done. Maybe I have, I don't know, 22% now. Okay. I'm nowhere close. I was trying to push through and get a lot of this fire station done, but I'm getting very tired. So I appreciate everyone that's watched. Hope to see you next time I stream. Don't know what I'll be streaming. It could be Powerwash Simulator. It could be something else. I will say anybody that's new, I do, what I stream changes a lot. Usually I just stream what I feel like playing in the day, but there's a lot of, there can be a lot of Minecraft. That is something that's consistent. I do play a lot of Minecraft, so Minecraft is something that I can say is consistent with the streams. Powerwash Simulator has been consistent lately. I do want to get back onto streaming the Batman Arkham games, because I do want to make videos on them, so I do want to stream them a lot to, like, kind of be able to work on my scripts and gather my thoughts and do the proper gameplay and research to make accurate videos, or at least as accurate as I can make them. It's mostly going to be opinion based, but I do want to have, factual information and about the games themselves, the design, the mechanics, just, so, but what I stream can change, and it very often does, and day to day it's very different, but I'm not that active, I stream every now and again, and also I'm busy. I have a full-time job, I go to college, so I'm not a very active streamer. I won't lie, I can be inconsistent with my streams, but I do try to stream as often as I can, and I do try to, regardless of what game I play, I do try to, make the streams fun for those that watch, so I appreciate everybody that watches and sticks around, even though maybe it's not their thing, whatever, but I appreciate everyone that checks it out, that sticks in, that tunes in and watches, and I hope to see you guys next time, and I hope we can have as much fun as, I hope we had fun with this stream, but, obviously, but if we did, I hope we can have fun the next stream as well, so thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you next time, and this is your boy Swaggernaut.